Hello, my name is Charles, and in today's video, we're going to talk about what they should have taught you in senior year of high school. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not allowed to give that, I don't believe. But I am allowed to tell you what they should have told you and what is, through the power of compound interest, super duper simple. Anything's easy once you understand it. But it's important information that everybody should hear. When you are 18 years of age, you can open up what's called a Roth IRA, or an index fund, even. And like a brokerage account in your Wells Fargo and enter your banks. And what you're going to want to do is you open up that Roth IRA second you hit the age of 18, and whenever you get a paycheck and you get direct deposit, or you just get some kind of money monthly, an allowance, who knows, you just put some amount of that in the Roth IRA, and you choose an index fund, an S&P 500 index fund. You can do it Schwab, or, if you're like just starting out, and let's say you're making, you got $200 to work with, and you're like, Brother Charles, where do I go? Schwab has an S&P index fund with the minimum investment being zilch out of zero. So just put like $50 in there, and every month just put $20 in that thing. And by the time you're 45, 50, you're good to go. You're done. You're good with the financial game. So start early, because the compounding interest will ascend. All you have to do is just keep investing. If you don't listen to me, or if you don't think I'm right, I'm just some, idiot or whatever, Dave Ramsey, all these people online, Warren Buffett even. Warren Buffett will say an index fund for the S&P 500 will outperform any privately managed fund by, some brokerage. And he won the bet over the course of 10 years. So I assure you. And if this all sounds super confusing and you're like, holy shit, Charles, where do I go? I have no idea what you're talking about. What you're going to want to do, whatever bank you do, doesn't matter if it's Wells Fargo or Bank of America or Citibank or, what have you. What you're wanting to do in all those banks is you're going to go to the bank when you're 18 and you're going to open up a Roth IRA. So Roth, R-O-T-H. IRA. And what you do is every time you get a paycheck, or every time you make some amount of money, you just put a little bit, and you can only put so much in a year in contributions to the Roth IRA. But don't worry about that for now. You're 18. Most likely it won't matter. So you're going to put that money in the Roth IRA, and you're going to choose what's called an index fund. Okay? And so you can look this up. I'll look it up right now and tell you what to do. I'll make this super easy. So Schwab, what you're going to want to do is you look up online, you type in Schwab Index Fund. And once you go to Charles Schwab, right, there is an index fund on Charles Schwab that you will find, right? So just Charles Schwab. Right, they're great index fund. They just choose the S&P 500, and when you choose that index fund, just choose the one with that takes the lowest amount out in annual fees. So the lowest you can get in annual fees, that's what you're going to want to do, and then just put money in that till you're 45, till you're 50, you'll be good to go. You got nothing to worry about. And if you get really crazy, if any of those companies pay dividends, this is extracurricular stuff. Okay, this is where you're getting like, whoa, now we're doing extra. Okay, you don't even have to do this, but this is what they gatekeep. Okay, they really should tell you. It's a tragedy they don't tell you this in senior year, because if you hit 18 or right after high school and you did this, most people would have little to no financial concerns for most of their life. What you do is you then go up to what's it called? Or you go on your little phone app, or you go to the bank and you just set it. And this is the extracurricular, so you don't have to do this. Right? You'll still be okay no matter what if you just do the first parts. But if you go up and you just set it to automatically reinvest the dividends. So what that means is that's fancy, banker talk or finance world talk for all those companies. The S&P 500 is a fancy word or fancy, acronym or whatever for the top 500 companies in America. And you own a small subsection of them. And what you're going to do is some of those companies pay out when they're doing well every 3 months, 6 months, a year, right? And every time they pay out and they're like, thank you for giving us money up front, you just reinvest that. And then your money accumulates and you accumulate and you accumulate. And then by the time you're 45 and that compound interest hits, you have over $1 million, maybe over $2 million, over $3 million, who knows, depending on how much you put in, and you're good to go. And it's tax-free. And I think it's over after 59.5 with a Roth IRA. I will be clear. But the reason they do that is because the advantage with a Roth IRA as opposed to a regular IRA, as a Roth IRA, the money you put in, that's taxed, right? The money you made when you were at, your work Starbucks, or your, Sprouts, you're 18, Sprouts. And the money you put in, that is taxed. But the money you take out, when it is earned and compounded, and you have millions of dollars in that account over that period of time, that is not taxed. That is tax-free. You are not being taxed on your earnings. So, you're going to make more, do yourself, just do your future self a little favor. Go to whatever bank when you hit the age of 18, or if you're already 18, maybe 25, who knows, go to the bank, whatever bank you do or you work with, Wells Fargo, who cares, open up a Roth IRA and just put money in it. I hope this helps you. In 40 years, if the world hasn't exploded and you're big chillin' and you're rich, some random guy on YouTube helped you out, brother. God bless. Have a wonderful day.